All right. Tag teams actually got focused on a little bit on WWE this week, Stu.
I know.
Wow.
How exciting.
Unbelievable. I guess I figured since they finally got the Motor City Machine Guns in here that maybe we ought to get the tag teams back squared up a little bit. But the Motor City Machine Guns make their debut and in a three-way match. And boy, I'll tell you what, Stu, they were pumped up and they looked great.
Hard to believe they've been around for 20 years, isn't it? But yeah, multiple time TNA World Tag Team Champions. Both of them have held the TNA World Championship. Plus Alex Shelley, multiple time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions with Kushida, the Time Splitters. And now they make their debut on SmackDown, get the win against Los Garzas and A-Town Down Under. It was great to see it. It was fantastic. A little bit of a reunion between them and Nick Aldis, who, they used to battle against it back in the TNA days. But great to see Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin get their spotlight, and they deserve it so much after all the years they've been doing this. So yeah, it was great. We will see them. I think it was we see them against who won the other triple threat? Was it? Oh, it was Street Profits, I think.
War Raiders. Oh, the other. Let's see. That was DIY.
DIY. That's right. Right. DIY. And that. Good God. DIY versus the Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh, you kidding me?
Please and thank you.
Yes, I'm good with it.
That's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun match. And of course, the winners get the bloodline for the tag titles. But yeah, it was good to see. It was a running joke forever that WWE, Vince hated tag teams. Now we're seeing, tag teams getting a little bit of a spotlight. I wish they would do the same thing on Raw, because it seems like tag team division on Raw is kind of, kind of falling off a little bit. The War Raiders, not the Viking Raiders, War Raiders return. Maybe they will help. Not to mention, Eric, aka Ray Rowe, he gave me my very first commentary opportunity.
Oh wow!
It was 2016. Cool. It was he and Godzilla Jack Stane, who at that time was the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. They started a promotion here in Austin. They would actually work this arcade in Buda, which is south suburb of Austin. And my co-host at the time, Justin Simmons, and I, we would go and do commentary, and it was fun. We had a blast, and we met. We got to meet, of course, Hanson. Of course, he and Hanson were the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions at the time. Shane Taylor and Keith Lee, Pretty Boy Killers, and of course, got to know Keith Lee over the years with Inspire After Death. But yeah, Ray was the guy. He gave me my first commentary gig, so my heart is always with Eric, Ray Rowe, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah, it was really good to see them drop the Viking crap. No offense, but that was lame from the start for such a great tag team. I mean, I remember watching those guys in Ring of Honor a lot, and I was just like, wow, they're amazing. And they, do the thing in NXT, and all of a sudden they come up and they're the Viking Experience. And I was just like, am I getting put on a boat in Minnesota somewhere and, shipped around and, watching arrows flying over my head? I mean, yeah. But maybe they're going to get taken more seriously now that everybody's healthy and they're back on track. I'm excited about what the War Raiders could do in WWE. And now we're going to, this is going to be some pretty good play here for the WWE tag team scene, getting those guys back and hopefully back to their roots and getting the Motor City Machine Guns in there, DIY. And now all of a sudden you got a pretty good group of tag teams.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be good. We'll hopefully see some of the other tag teams on Raw, maybe get a spotlight, and eventually somebody's going to take those tag titles off of Finn Balor and JD McDonough.
Yeah. And it probably will be the War Raiders. That would be my guess, but who knows? It's going to be a lot of fun to watch how that goes down. But in terms of the WWE tag teams, a lot of people are really clamoring for the Street Profits to break up. I mean, all I ever see is, Montez Ford should be a singles guy. Do you think it is time for the Street Profits to call it a day?
I am not a fan of breaking up tag teams just for the sake of breaking them up. I hate the fact that they're playing this New Day breakup. I think the New Day they should stick around like the Rock and Roll Express. I think they're that legendary. They deserve to be together. The Street Profits, I don't know if it needs a breakup. There's something that needs to change because they have floundered a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And they could go singles routes without actually, having them feud against each other.
Right.
So they could say, look, let's do our thing. We'll come back together another time and then go do their thing. And not make it like a, break up. We got to fight each other. Cause that's a tired trope. That's been the age old trope in pro wrestling. If you break up a tag team, their first feud's got to be against each other. Not necessarily. So maybe have them go singles routes, but don't break them up.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, and I feel bad for Dawkins, who's just, he's terrific in the ring too, and everybody just forgets about him. He's a talent. I mean, I know Montez is the slicker looking guy, but they both can get the job done in the ring on their own. So I agree with you, Stu. I think it would be fun to just have them stay friends and, but maybe branch them out a little bit more. Hi, pro wrestling fans. Mark Hoke here. I'd really appreciate it if you would take a moment to join the Mark Hoke Show family, and please click on the subscribe button below. Also, please stick around and check out the incredible sponsor of this video. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again on the Mark Hoke Show YouTube channel.
Looking for high-quality custom screen printing in Las Vegas? Look no further than Off-Grid Creations. Need a few custom t-shirts for a local event, band merchandise, or family reunion? We've got you covered. Large order of uniforms for your staff, sports team, or club? We can handle that too. Our experienced team will work closely with you throughout the entire process from design consultation to final product. Call us at 661-300-1115. That's 661-300-1115, or visit our website at off-gridcreations.com. Get a free consultation today.